Kia ora, good evening and Happy New Year. After 3 months stranded on Tauranga's Astrolabe reef, the stricken cargo ship Rena may finally be bowing to the force of the weather and the waves and breaking up.
A crack in her hull has been forced open even further by the storms of the last few days, and salvors working on the ship are now describing it as being in two pieces. Amy Kelly reports.
The latest pictures captured by One News reveal the beginning of the end for the Rena. Above water, at least, the container ship's completely broken in two.
What parts of the ship are still connected down below, we can't assess. Our people cannot get down that low. We're talking about being underwater here. So we can't rule in or out whether there are parts of the ship still connected. What I can say is that the two pieces of the ship are still sitting there.
This was the Rena when we last filmed her 9 days ago. Even then, you could hear the huge crack in her hull groaning with the waves. Now extreme weather and rough seas have taken their toll, and that crack's widened to at least 1.5 metres.
I can't speculate on whether it would split in two or whether it would move. What I can say is that from our naval architect calculations, the ship is still well grounded. It is moving, it is lively, but it is not moving off the reef.
That's of little comfort to ocean-loving locals.
Is the weather going to stop? Is it going to give them a chance, a window of opportunity, fix it, or what? I mean, we could be looking at something really dreadful.
I think the worst could be yet to come of all that cargo below the deck, let loose of their spoils. That's the real worry.
More than 900 containers are still on board. Salvors say they'll continue hoisting them off once the weather calms down. In the meantime, a crane barge and 2 large tugs are anchored on standby in case things go from bad to worse.
We are ready to connect up with one of those vessels to be able to tow the ship should it float, should it remove. But at this stage, it's now been through 4 major storms and it hasn't moved off the reef yet.
Whether the Rena can stay still now she's in 2 parts is the big unknown. Amy Kelly, One News.